Already, but a major new report has just confirmed our fears. The great Australian dream of owning a home may no longer be a reality. In fact, the report warns that we're in for at least 40 years of housing affordability pain unless some bold policies are implemented.
In Kellyville today, a very Sydney story, a generation being squeezed by the cost of housing.
Very hard, like I said, still living with our parents. We can't afford to move out anytime soon.
How can you save for a house if you're wasting all your money on rent?
Finding ourselves in a situation where we're going to get pushed further and further away from families because we can't afford the upkeep to live in, areas such as this.
The Committee for Economic Development for Australia, or CEDA, feels your pain. Demand is outstripping supply, and that's unlikely to change for decades.
So we really think that that's a long-term trend, and we're going to have to think more about dealing with supply because the demand's not going to go away.
Housing experts agree.
We are a chronically undersupplied city, and that means even if prices don't rise at the same rates as they have in previous years, you can bet your bottom dollar that rents will start rising and keep rising.
But CEDA says given we're building thousands fewer homes each year than we need, the odds will remain stacked against us. The report also warns that the current structure around the supply of new land may be encouraging developers to drip feed the release of new lots, suggesting that maximises their profits while doing nothing for affordability. To fix the problem, CEDA argues we need to relax council planning restrictions to allow for higher densities. Stamp duties should be dumped in favour of an annual land tax, and protections for tenants should be improved, given more people will be renting for longer.
We've basically tightened the regulations around what you can build, when you can build it, how high you can build it.
Making the Australian home-owning dream a long-term nightmare. Eddie Meyer, 9 News.
Kenya